Hey guys, it is Monday afternoon here in the Philippines, and I am back to do the top 21 of 2021. Your votes are in and have been tallied up. And first off, we'll announce the winner. And you can see him sitting here in center stage. That is your 70 Nova from Hot Wheels. And it does deserve this 21st spot, in my opinion. Great choice, guys. It actually won by a landslide. It had 7 votes. And second place was tied between the 65 Chevy Suburban from Autoworld and the Schuco Unimog. They each had 3 votes. So this more than doubled the second place vote. So that's why I said it won by a landslide. Beautiful casting from Hot Wheels. Love to see it in different colors and different wheels. But with this stock style paint job, loving it. Or just one solid color without SS stripes. Would love to see some more. Would love to see actually an RLC variant of this car. Would be fantastic to see something like that. So great choice, guys. I was kind of hoping for that one in the back of my mind. The one that I'm surprised didn't get any votes was the Flying Spur. I guess a lot of people have the same opinion as I did. I know David from the worst YouTube channel ever, he also mentioned the same thing I did, that the paint scheme just ain't for me. Cool car, great casting, but that paint job kind of killed it for me. Still love the casting, though. As I said, I was debating on whether or not to put it in the final 5, because I really do dig that casting, but just that graphic on the side kind of killed it. Last year's GT3 wasn't as bad. I mean, it was way overdone with the wrapping paper look, but it kind of fit the car, actually. It kind of looked cool. This year's didn't. I don't know. The base color is absolutely gorgeous. That brandywine, whatever you'd like to call it. Beautiful color. But the side graphics of those white and green and gray diamonds just are not that pretty, I guess. So anyways, enough about that. Thanks, guys, for picking. Thank you for participating. Really did enjoy that. Maybe we're going to do that more this year with our top 5 for each quarter. So I think I will leave it up to you guys to pick. Then maybe at the end of the year, I'll put in my 2 cents and tell you what I would have picked for the top 10. Something like that. We'll do something a little different this year. I think the voting thing was kind of cool. So we'll do that. Get you guys to interact a little more. I had fun doing this. So anyways, we got each quarter here sectioned off. So we have the first quarter, which you know was the Men in Black, all 5 of them. Then you have your second quarter, which is a little more diverse. Second quarter's here, which is a little more diverse with the Porsche, JDM, American stuff, and it is a variety of different brands and such. Then the third quarter, which is over here. This is also kind of more diversified with brands and such and colors. And then you know the fourth quarter. You just seen that one. So there they are. And your 21st spot winner. So anyways, the videos you can find throughout my library of videos. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, so forth. So we're not going to go and show you guys each of these cars individually in deep detail. I'm just going to pick them up and go over them. So in our first quarter, one of them was the matte black GT3 Bentley Continental test car. Beautiful car. Still one of my favorites. Actually, my favorite variant of the GT3 Bentley Continental. Then we had the John Player LBWK Silhouette Kit. And the reason I picked that was because of the 6-spoke wheels. Really dig those 6 spokes. So, that was number 2. Number 3 was from BM Creations. Which, this guy here, your second-gen Pajero with functional suspension, opening doors, which are really hard to open on this casting. Yeah, there we go. So, as you can see, opening doors, nicely detailed interior. So, pretty cool casting. Then, we go back to Mini GT again, and this is the street variant of the 190E. This one I really dig. I only have two 190Es. That is this one. And the counterpart that was released with it, the silver test car. Because it also looks like a street race type car. So dig these ones with no livery at all. Also dig that Merc emblem on the grill there. Pretty nice, but very, very fragile. That one is kind of loose. If you guys remember during the video of unboxing it, I almost broke it off. So be careful with those. Then, last but not least in the first quarter, was the Yuanli Pullman W100. This is a beautiful car. And actually, to be honest with you guys, for most detail of my unboxings of the year, and not being resin and a heavy die-cast metal and metal, but the best detail has to go to this car. So we're going to do our awards as we go along. So this car here wins it for the best detail of 2021, for what I unboxed anyways. I'm sure there are better ones out there, but this car in my stable of cars I unboxed is number one. And it's also affordable considering the detail that it has. It was around 25 bucks here. So, next is probably at one of the top spots of most of you guys. This is your Mini GT Kaido House collaboration Datsun 510 Pro Street. The first opening hood Mini GT vehicle, if I can get it to open. There we go. And nice detail too in the engine bay. So that is one that I know a lot of people would probably pick as their number one. Then we had a Autoworld Dodge Stealth RT. And I got this thanks to Rick at Whole Lotta Zep. Thank you once again for sending this to me, because I would not have had the opportunity to get this car otherwise. So thank you, my friend. And then this is my favorite for the year. This is your LBWK A90 Supra. Love the way this car looks with the mix of the matte black and gloss black. The 6-spoke wheels. This is the second time they appear from Mini GT and LBWK. Just absolutely love this car. And actually my favorite car from Mini GT is their R35 LBWK GTR. But this car, I don't know, for some reason I find very, very appealing. Just love the blacked out look, but the matte black and gloss black has like a perfect contrast to one another. So this is my top pick for the year. So I'm going to put him in the middle. And it also wins top spot for JDM car of the year from me. Then the third car we have, the fourth one from the third quarter. I'm kind of going ass backwards here. I should have put those instead of facing each other side by side, but anyways, we'll go along. So this is the third quarter we're doing. We jumped from first to third. But actually, to be honest with you, those are my two favorite quarters of the year, I think. But anyways, this is the Ford GT. Another Grand Slam by Mini GT. As you can see, it just flows through the air openings. It goes down the side of the video engine bay. Very nicely executed. And this is actually going to be my favorite American release of the year. So we're going to put him right here. So he takes top honors for my favorite American car. The LBWK A90 takes top spots for the JDM and overall my favorite car of the year. And here's another Hot Wheels that we have. This is your Trackhawk Jeep Cherokee. Very nicely done by Hot Wheels. They are doing some fantastic looking premium stuff. Or have been doing some fantastic looking premium stuff for the past couple of years. This is a fantastic looking SUV. Detailed lights, emblems, everything. The wheels are perfect for this casting. Just looks fantastic. Love it. Then we'll go back to the second quarter now. Sorry, guys, I got a little bit off here. The first one in this lineup is from Par 64. This is your roof CTR Yellow Bird from like 1987. And this is actually going to be done by Mini GT this year. And I cannot wait because I want to do a side-by-side comparison because they will be around the same exact price. This is around $12 from Par 64. Also comes with a very nice display case and such. So the Mini GT will have to really, really knock it out of the park to beat the Par 64, considering the same price, same quality, just has a plastic base. But this is very nicely executed. So then we have two Mini GTs in the second quarter. One was the Toyota Supra, actually Toyota 3000 GT. Not really supposed to say Supra because it wasn't even registered as that on the title. It was the TRD 3000 GT. But anyways, it's a MK4 Supra in my book. So anyways, this is a fantastic casting. Love it. And then the next one in the second quarter was the Mini GT Porsche 911 Carrera S. Very nice casting. Then we have an Autoworld Challenger, the Scat Pack Challenger RT. It was my first Challenger of the year, so I had to pick it. Love it. Looks great. Would have been better if they would have had some side mirrors to it, some way, somehow. But still yet, not a bad car. Looks great in the B5 blue. Then, the last one of the five was another Hot Wheels. The 64 Riv. This first appeared for Comic Con back in, I think, 2016. And it was supposed to be Spock's ride from Star Trek. So very well done car by Hot Wheels once again. As you can see, the chrome bumper is separate from the base. They're not all parts, so they could do the chrome look, detailed everything. Even the window bucket, side windows are rolled up, which is cool. I know somebody pointed this out when I did pick this. The steering wheel is a little bit ridiculously small, but besides that, the car is fantastic. Look great with the wheel choice that they picked. So really dig the car. Then the fourth quarter, well, I'm not even going to pick those up and go through them because we just did that 2 days ago. So if you want to see that, I left the icon here on the left at the end of this video so you can go back and check out the fourth quarter. But we have an M2 square body. We have the Mini GT Lamborghini Urus, the Mini GT Bugatti Gran Turismo, the Mini GT C8R, and the Mini GT Honda S2000 CR Club Racer. So, that about wraps it up. Now, for my favorite Euro car of the year. Like I said in the countdown for fourth quarter, whatever you would like to call it, I said the Bugatti, I love the details, but it's just not one of my favorite cars. I'm not a big Bugatti fan. Like, if I'm picking a Euro car, usually I prefer Lamborghini and Ferrari and such, but Bugatti just isn't one of my top choices. But this year, because of the detail of the car, I had to pick it for my favorite Euro release of the year. Because just the overall details are phenomenal. That dark blue carbon is wonderful. Beautifully done car. The blue lined, or blue wall tires with the Michelin lettering and even the little Michelin guy, which is very transparent when you zoom in. Very, very well done casting. Absolutely love it. So, those are the top choices for your JDM and then your, let me see here, trying to scratch it on that. So, trying to get some of these where it's a little more obvious because we're going to do my overall top 10 for the year. And then we'll close. But if you want to pick, as I said, best details of the year, this guy here. I mean, hands down. None of these other cars compare. Mini GTs are close, but this car is just exquisite with their details. The chrome around the windows are all separate pieces, and the headlight bezels are chrome separate pieces. The grille separate. It has steerable front wheels, metal on metal, highly detailed tail lights, everything. So that's why I had to pick him for the best detail. Is it my favorite car? No. I'm not a limo guy. I'm not a four-door guy. But it is overall. Have to choose it for the best details. My favorite of the year is the A90 LBWK. Love this car. Don't know why, really. But yeah, just has growing on me. And I absolutely love this casting. Love this particular paint job. Everything. Kind of wish I would have bought two of them now. But very cool car. Then, favorite American car would have been the Ford, or is, I shouldn't say would have been, is the Ford GT from Mini GT. So, beautiful car. Favorite Euro is also from Mini GT. The Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo. Now, the fourth would be this guy here. Once again, Mini GT. And it is your Datsun 510 Pro Street. Love the car. Wish it would have been a little closer to the 164 scale just because I like keeping things very real with my 164 dioramas and stuff. So it's kind of hard to integrate this into other cars when it's like bigger than, say, a Challenger or something like that. It's, well, put it here. It's as big as a Chevy Nova, and we know that's not true at all. So, anyways, that's one reason I didn't pick it for the favorite JDM, because I do love this car. Love the way that they merged American car culture and JDM together with the tubbed out Pro Street look. Very cool. Love it. And love this color of the OG purple. Fantastic car. So then number 5 is going to be the Porsche 911 Carrera S. I'm not a huge Porsche fan. They've grown on me over the past couple of years, that's for sure. But this car, I don't know why, but I just fell in love with this casting. The look of it with the wheels, without the big well tail and such, just, it looks fantastic. The body lines, everything looks fabulous. Silver wheels, silver paint. Absolutely love this car. So, that's the 5th one. Then, rounding out the last 5. So, I'm going to have to give one spot to this guy because I do love the Merc limo. So, he's going to be in the bottom 5. Then, another one, as I mentioned, do really dig the Bentley GT3 murdered out test car. Just love the sinister look of this car. Always have, always will. So I had to put him into my top 10. Then we will go with the John Player GTR. Because as I said, this is my favorite casting from Mini GT. Toss up on the body kit. I do dig the silhouette, but I do dig the version 1 kit too. The version 2 kit's pretty cool too. I like them all, but I think I favor maybe the version 1 followed by the silhouette, then the version 2. But because this had the first 6 spokes on it, love the look of this guy. So that is 8 cars now. Now, the final 2. Well, as I said yesterday, love the square body, love the chassis on this beast here. M2 did a hell of a job on this truck, so I have to pick it as one of my favorites. The lack of side mirrors hurts it, but besides that, and besides the high bed floor, it's a very, very well done casting. Really love it. The chassis is what sells it to me, though. The chassis is beautiful. probably this would be chassis of the year. So if you had something like that, it would have the base of the year, chassis details of the year. It's very well done. So right there, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then last but not least, I'm going to have to pick the Supra MK4 TRD 3000 GT. Another great casting from Mini GT. Love it. And obviously, for the manufacturer of 2021, it hands down has to be Mini GT. I know I'm kind of like an advocate for Mini GT. Hopefully, they will start showing some appreciation for this very soon. I've been chasing after them to kind of support my channel a little more than what they do. And now they're kind of blowing me off. So kind of a little bit skeptical of my relationship with Mini GT anymore. But it has to be what it is. They are probably one of the best companies on the market right now. Wish they would start dabbling in some American muscle, classic American muscle. Pretty soon we'll be unboxing the new Ford Shelby GT500. Hopefully it'll be here maybe by the middle of the month, and we'll unbox that together. Has some new stuff, the new Huracan LBWK, the new A90 Supra, and also the new pink GTR. So we'll be unboxing those later this week. And that's it, guys. So this is my 2021 final show. So my 10 are here. Don't know what you guys would have picked. But yeah, I had to narrow it down to 10 and then kind of put it in my top 5. Those 5 here, the Porsche to the A90, those are definitely the top 5. Then the last 5. But yeah, this is a fantastic year for Diecast. As I said, hopefully in 2022 we'll be a little more diversified with some Hot Wheels RLC stuff and maybe even some more M2 stuff, because I would have loved to have got my hands on one of their IROCs, one of their Fox body Stangs and stuff like that to check it out. Because M2, yeah, still their quality control is garbage, but they do have some exceptions like that square body 4x4. Fantastic truck, fantastic chassis, fantastic quality control on it, I have to say. So hats off to them. Hot Wheels, you're doing a superb job too with coming out with some really high-end premium stuff that actually looks like your competitors that are like Greenlight into Autoworld. So great job from Hot Wheels. Then we have these newcomers, these startup companies like Para64, BM Creations, that's only been in the business for a year or two. They're doing a great job too. Para just launched some new Land Cruisers. They have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Same thing with BM Creations. So continue to support those guys too. And then I'd love to see some of these guys start supporting me a little bit. So hopefully that will come about here soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. I will be back later this week with the new Mini GT stuff unboxing. And then I left the icon here in the left for our 4th quarter unboxing if you missed that. So be sure to watch it. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great first week of 2022.